subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell.
Good morning, friends. How are y'all? If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brandy, and I've been on a health and fitness journey for a few years now. Did really well, had a 40-pound loss at the beginning on Weight Watchers. Excuse you. And then I went to maintenance and gained a little weight, of course. I think that was more on me than following the plan. I didn't follow maintenance very well. So this year, 2024, I've been trying to shed an additional, well, I shouldn't have said additional because the weight did come back, but I want to shed anywhere from 10 to 20 pounds. I'd be happy. 10's my minimum. 20 is like my dream loss, but if I shed 20, it'll be hard to maintain. But anyhow, I am in my closet. This is not normally where I start my what I eat in a days, but today is a little different. It is Monday and I'm on PTO today. I don't film very often when I'm on PTO because usually I'm like having something to do with whether it be on vacation or medical, just something. Well, that's not the case. Today I'm on PTO because it was one of those you use it or lose it situations. So I really don't have anything specific to do, which is awesome. You know, you don't get very many of these as an adult, I feel like. But I just went outside and watered my plants, and it feels kind of good outside. And we're in Texas in June, so when I say kind of good, you know, it's 82, but it's like kind of like a slight breeze. So I am going to go get a workout in outside. Last week I started Couch to 5K back. I used to do this a long time ago, back in 2016 I did it. But I enjoy doing it. I don't enjoy running, but I have been walking or jogging outside the last 5 days, and it has really, really lifted my mood substantially, even in the heat. So I'm going to do that. Now, I really want to take my dogs. Not sure how they'll do with the walking, running, especially the Great Dane. The Cocker Spaniel, it doesn't really matter because he can trot a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just not sure because on Couch to 5K, if you're not familiar, you do a series of run or jog and walk for different cycles. So I'm not sure how they'll do with that, but it has a 5-minute warm up. And if they don't do great, I'll just bring them home and then do my own thing. Haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm actually not really that hungry yet, so that works out. And I want to get outside before it gets even hotter. So that's what I'm going to do. I got my activewear on. I did a little work even on my day off. Not everyone knew I was going to be off, so I had some emails, so it is what it is. But time to head out and go get this Couch to 5K. I am on the cool down portion. And see how it's kind of overcast and windy? That definitely helped the run, but the sun did come out. Yeah, the sun was coming out intermittently, and I was worried about the dogs. They did pretty good. They went for 2/3 of it. The whole program's 30 minutes. They went for 20, which is their normal walk, but they did do the jogging with me. And then I dropped them off at home because really where Rio, he does not do good in heat. Even with the overcast, I was worried about him, so I took him home. And his little legs aren't that long, so he needed to relax. So I am almost home. I have 2 minutes of walking left. And then it's breakfast because now I am hungry. So I finished my run walk, and man, it is already hot out there. But I have to lift on tonal today. I'm also doing a 3 days a week strength training right now on my tonal, and I'm doing it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and today is Monday, like I said, so I need to do that. But honestly, I'm starting to feel really hungry. It is about 10 a.m., and I've exerted a lot of energy. So ideally, I would like to lift weights right now just to get everything out of the way, but I don't think that's a good idea. So I'm going to make me a little quick breakfast using some leftover food from this weekend. We went out for breakfast Saturday and I didn't eat it all. So let me pull that out and start getting that together so I can eat and have coffee. My normal coffee, unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Starbucks dark roast. And the coconut coffee make 0 sugar, about a tablespoon. And then for my breakfast taco, I'm gonna use the Carb Balance La Banderita tortilla for 1 point. These are quite large. I didn't realize how big they were. And then I have my leftover breakfast from this weekend. I'm gonna try to get all the egg, some of the potato. It was a lot of potato left. So that is how much I'm gonna put on my burrito. Obviously, it's impossible for me to know how many points this is, but it's very important for me to eat all leftovers, not only because of price of food, but I just hate wasting food. So even though this may be a higher point, I am gonna go ahead and eat it. I'm gonna call it, the tortilla is 1. I'm gonna say about 4 points for the inside. It's not a ton of food, so I feel comfortable calling this burrito 5 points, even with using the leftover chorizo and eggs, which is one of my favorite combos. So I'm gonna go sit down, have this 5-point breakfast, and try to cool off, and I'll work out here soon, but need to cool off first. So one of my chores I wanted to do today was replant all my house plants. It's been at least 1.5 years since they've been planted, so I like to just refresh them. That's kind of what the internet has told me I need to do, and I've been having more success here lately. So I'm just gonna replant all these plants while my food settles before I go lift weights. So I took 3 types of potting soil, just regular potting soil, perlite, which improves drainage and water, and then peat moss. And I just mixed them in this big pot I use for pasta, just to pre-mix them all together. I did about equal parts of the peat moss and regular soil, and then probably just like 1/4 of the perlite. So just getting pre-mixed this, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I need to put on my gloves. Most of my indoor plants I keep in the original plastic because the pots I have don't have drainage holes. So basically I'm just gonna get rid of the current soil. I will reuse it, but I just want to clear it up. See what my roots are looking like. Not that many roots in this one. Got a little bit of breakage there, that's okay. My roots look pretty good. And this pot seems to be okay size. It hasn't grown out of it yet. You want like a 1/2 inch on each side. So looking good. Just giving it fresh soil. Fill it about halfway. Kind of try to clear. Maybe I won't. That's too much. A little bit in the bottom. Put the plant back in there. And then just backfill. Looks good to me. So now I just have to do the rest. So I got them all replanted, and it always makes me nervous because you just don't know how the plant's gonna do after the shock of replanting. But so far I've always been lucky. I will say I had to switch, like this one has a tiny root system. So I switched it from a big pot. Whereas that one, the root system was huge, so I moved it to a bigger pot. So I definitely did some rearranging. Same with the 3 plants over here. I did some rearranging, like this one used to be in the windowsill, and one of the smaller pots, well, its root system was move please. Its root system was really big, so I moved it to a bigger pot. Stay out of there, Rio. Whereas this little tree's dying. Something happened while I was gone to New York. I'm trying to revive it, so I downsized it into a pot. That one looks good. My fiddle leaf, it's starting to grow a lot. Love that for me. It's taken a while. And I think with the fiddle leaf, it was like more this way, and someone told me put it directly in front of the window, and I have to say it seems to be helping like a lot. But yeah, plant care is not easy. It takes a lot of work, but I'm slowly getting better. I'm not trying to like do more than what I got going on now. I know some people are like really into it. I just like having a few, you know. But I think the repotting yearly really works, and I could see I am overwatering several of them way too much because it was just waterlogged in there. And it's really funny to me because I didn't think I watered that often. And I actually use a, sorry, I'm fiddling around. Obviously, actually use a chopstick to gauge how wet it is, but I'm not doing something right because like over half of them were very waterlogged. Also added some more soil to my outdoor plants. So it's 12 o'clock, so I've been pretty busy after eating. I think I started at like 10:30, 10:40 doing this, so it took a little while, but I got everything cleaned up and put away. It worked out well out there using my big pot and everything, but I am going to hop on my tonal and do that workout. It's really quick. It's only like a 20-minute lift session. I kept my lifting easy the next couple of weeks since I am also running. I don't want to like, you know, do too much where I don't do it. So, and that's why I like to work out and run when I'm doing two different types of exercise on the same day, because I'd prefer to work out longer on one day than more days. So anyhow, I'm gonna go do that so then I can shower because I'm feeling quite dirty with the dirt and everything, which sucks because yesterday was Father's Day and I actually had my hair nice. I hate having to do my hair, but I will do it again today so that I'm fresh for the rest of the week. I am having some of this Prime. I just drink like 1 or 2 sips every now and again when I want something with some flavor but don't want to have a soda or water. Mainly I drink water, but no, Ash, he's up in my face. But it's okay. I don't mind them. They're my husband's. I just sneak one every now and again. Thank goodness this workout's only 20 minutes because I'm already exhausted for the day. I got up and hit the ground running. I like days like that though. I feel best when I'm active and productive. I'm not very good at relaxing, and I don't necessarily like enjoy it. Like just TV binging is not fun to me. Unless I have something to do with my hands while I watch TV. The program I'm doing is Get Fit for HIIT, and it's only 4 moves in one block, and you do all the moves 3 times. So I'll show you each of the moves. Oh, I do have on one of these belly bands. It helps me sweat. I've had it on since I went running. But let me get warmed up, and then I'll show you all 4 moves. Like I said, 20 minutes today, in and out.
In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sit and drive back up. Good. Now as we do this, keep that chest taut for me. We don't want to be straight up and down with the chest. I want a slight angle, but we're never rounding the back when we come in. Weight goes on. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Raise the hips up. Now I want you to catch your breath. So we're going to take this nice and slow. Remember, we got 3 rounds. So as we move, we can pick up the pace as you get acclimated. Keeping the abs engaged. You ready? 20 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let's drive. Come on. Give me everything you got now as fast as you can. Only 20 seconds. So keep that pace up. Keep pushing. Let's get into position. Keep that head down. Turn the weight on. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Now we got 40 seconds to work. You're going to have Smart Flex kicking in. I just want you to think about consistent reps, making it look smooth every time.
Now I just had to do it 3 more times. Not too bad. First round only took about 5 minutes. Glad that is done. And if you have been here any sort of time, you know I struggle with sleep. I have since childhood. Usually it was straight insomnia, never falling asleep. Like it wasn't abnormal for me to stay awake all night. But as an adult, when it would happen, it would be like, okay, it may happen for like 4 to 6 nights and then maybe a couple times every other month. So it was really irregular, but this year it has been not only falling asleep, it's been staying asleep, and it's been happening for like 5 or 6 months now. Been to quite a few doctors now, did some studies, did some tests. They can't find anything, which is great. They don't think it's like sleep apnea. I never did either, but we just had to like rule that out. So now they want me to go see a psychologist, which I agree, I've been needing to go anyways, to see maybe if I have ADHD that was undiagnosed as a child, and that is like my hyperness is not in my physical, but more in my mind, like neurodivergent, if you will. I don't know. Or if it's just like high stress, high anxiety, which high stress, high anxiety has been an issue in the past. And that was when I would have trouble falling asleep, but I don't know. But then I would be like, my mind would be racing and I'd be thinking of stuff. Whereas now when I wake up, it's like, I'm not even thinking of anything. I'm just literally waking up and I'm exhausted. But anyways, I was saying all that to say, earlier I told you I started back running, and I have been feeling way better, and I think I'm sleeping better, but I'm still going to follow up with all the other doctors, just try to figure out a long-term solution, because it keeps happening, and I will, talk about it with doctors for like a little while, and then no resolution, and then I get better, but then it comes up again. So I just need to stay consistent, even if I'm not currently having problems. But anyways, like I said, I started the running last week, and you probably won't want to be able to see very well. These are my active minutes from last week, and I ran 3 times, walked, how many days did I walk? 5 of the 7 days, or maybe even 5 of the 7 days, and I lifted weights 3 times. So I got like a freaking 332 active minutes, the highest bar of a year. So that's the most active minutes I've gotten ever, and the freaking scale did not go down this week. I don't know. But I will say, last week I weighed myself every single day, and it was going down. Like Monday was the highest, and it was the highest I had seen in forever. It wasn't even high like that when I came back from New York. But Tuesday it was down a pound, and then Wednesday it was like 0.4 a pound. It just kept going. I was like, yay, yay, it's heading the right direction. And then come Friday, it was back up to what it was Monday. And then Saturday it dropped a little, and then Sunday it was like medium. And then today it's back up to what it was last Monday. So I ate right all week, I feel like. Yesterday we had Father's Day and I ate barbecue, but one day of eating. The rest of the week I was like on point, and I worked out a hell of a lot, and the scale didn't move. But like I said, not fixating on that. It is what it is. I'm going to keep at it, and that's all I can do is stay motivated. Let me hop in the shower.
Lunch is going to be a good old sandwich. Usually my sandwiches are a really low point. Today it'll be a little more because I had to count points for this roast beef. Usually I keep it to chicken or turkey, but that's okay. And another reason it's going to be like a point higher than normal is because usually my cheese is only 2 points, but this time it is 3. But I am a-okay with that today. I may use a few of my weeklies today, but I think dinner is going to be quite low point. So I'm using the Sara Lee 45 calorie white bread. I switched between this one and the like multi-grain with the seeds. This one's just like way cheaper. It's 2 points per 2 slices. I'm going to add some roast beef, some light mayo. I'm going to add this habanero jack sliced cheese. This should add some good flavor. I'm going to add some spinach, slice up some onion, and then I'm going to dice up some tomatoes. So let me get this done. And cherry tomatoes just happen to be what I have, so that's what I'm using. Just getting my stuff out to prep for dinner. I'm going to make a pico de gallo and then some peppers to saute. So just getting those ready. So this is my sandwich. She looks so good. I haven't had roast beef in quite some time, and I'm very excited about that cheese. So 2 points for the bread, 3 points for the cheese, and then 1 point for the roast beef. So a 6-point sandwich, whereas usually my sandwiches are more like 4 points. But that's okay. I did not count a point for the mayos because you could see I didn't even use a tablespoon. So I'm going to let it slide. And after this, I already plan on having like a bowl of berries as a snack. So if this doesn't get me full, I'll eat some berries here in a sec. I am going to go grab a 0 sugar soda to have with my lunch and finish up Real Housewives of Dubai. It's a new series. I started on the plane on the way to New York, and now I'm hooked. Does anyone else watch Real Housewives of Dubai? Typically, I only watch New York and New Jersey. I used to watch Beverly Hills, but somehow I stopped, and those are really the only ones I ever got into. I don't know. Reality TV is a weakness of mine. I'm gonna go ahead and make me a 0-point fruit bowl. I just cut up 4 strawberries. I'm gonna add that. I have an extra strawberry back there that'll be for my doggies. And he is waiting ever so patiently. But gonna add strawberries. And then I have this big thing of blueberries and raspberries. The raspberries are falling apart. I prepped them incorrectly. Should not have sprayed them with the sprayer, but that's okay. It's gonna be a little 0-point snack bowl. I'm gonna put some fat-free Ready Whip. Man, I got it full, don't I? It's probably about a cup of fruit. A lot of this Ready Whip. It is only 5 calories for 2 tablespoons. So that's probably like 15 calories. But then, just to jazz it up a little, I'm going to add these cocoa nibs. I brought them back from Costa Rica, and they are so good. But they add like the perfect little crunch, and I don't count points for them. Just gonna do about like that. So this will be a little 0-point decadent snack. Lunch is over. Now it's time to start some prep for dinner. I'm just gonna make a little pico de gallo using my chopper. Lots of jalapeno. I love pico de gallo, especially since it is 0 points. I'm not too sure how these tomatoes are going to work in here, but I didn't want to waste these tomatoes, and I already had them at home, so I figured I'd give it a go. Yeah, the chopper, they may get stuck in the top. Oh, they work perfect. Good. We don't waste food around here, so I wasn't going to buy another tomato when I knew I had these at home with nothing, no plan. Since I'm using cherry tomatoes, it'll definitely be more seeds and whatnot than normal. That is a lot of jalapeno. I'm going to do more tomatoes. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the cherry tomatoes I have. Yeah, because usually when you make pico de gallo, you seed the tomato, and obviously with cherry tomatoes, I'm not going to do that, so there will be more seeds, but that's A-okay. Season this up with salt and pepper. You could leave it like this, but this is traditional pico. Well, mine is using cherry tomatoes, but I really like to add cilantro to mine. So I'm going to rough chop this, about half a bushel of cilantro I have left, and I'm actually going to add it all directly to my pico, just so it doesn't go bad. Alternatively, you could we're making taco bowls tonight. I don't think I said that, so that's why I'm preparing some of the ingredients already. Pico gets better as it sits, so that's why I'm going ahead and doing it. Just a rough chop, but you could reserve some to top the bowls with, but I'm just going to put it in. I'm also going to take my lime and do about half of the lime in there. I'll save the other half for us to top our bowls with, so we'll save 2. I don't always add, oh, that's hard. I'm going to use my actual press. I don't always add lime to my pickle. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but just felt like it today. So my version of pico de gallo, like I said, I will set this in the refrigerator and let it marinate, and we will use this tonight on our taco bowls. So I just rough chopped 1 small onion and then like 1.5 bell peppers. I used the other half of the bell pepper. I just stored it in a Ziploc. I'll use it for snacking throughout the week. We're nowhere near dinner time, but since I have the time and I'm at home, this is going to be one of the toppings for our taco bowls. Just, you know, like fajita vegetables is kind of how I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to let these slowly wilt down. I'm going to add Kinder's The Blend, which is just salt and pepper and garlic. Quite a bit of that. Also going to add some smoked paprika, just a little. So I'm just going to let this cook on low for about 20 minutes, just so they can get nice and caramelized like fajita vegetables. Nothing to it, but they'll be delicious. They already smell delicious. Wow, there goes an onion. My dog's going to try to eat it. Onions aren't good for dogs, so I'm blocking him. No, Rio James, no. No, sir, that's bad. Okay, let me let this work by itself on low.
It is time to do something I enjoy. I just went and got the mail real quick. I ordered this little sticker. My work water bottle, I keep stickers of everywhere I go and inspect. And I forgot to get my sticker last time, so I had to order one. She also sent this little ramen card. That's pretty cute. But I am about to work in my planner. Let me show you. I am working on my May memories. I keep track of 1 memory per day for every month. And then I do like these memory spreads in my planner, just highlighting that. So I'm about how this was last April, or was April's, and I'm working on May's now. So I'm about halfway done. I'd already pulled like my stickers that are going to go like represent, you know, that one's like super stressed day. So it's a little munchkin in a blanket. So I'm just going to work on this for a few minutes. It shouldn't take me long to finish, probably like 10 or 20 minutes max. And then after I finish that, I have to figure out what else I want to do. I know I need to clean my vacuum. I don't feel like doing it. And then I also had that I needed to edit, which again, I don't really feel like doing. It's almost 3 o'clock, so womp womp. I don't know. I definitely have to edit today, like 100% have to. And I have to clean my vacuum today too. Just not sure when I want to do it, because I kind of wanted to get out of the house and go like peruse TJ Maxx, but I don't really need anything, so I don't know. That is to be determined, but let me get to planning. I just had an oh shit moment while I was in my planner room. I forgot. Stop, Rio. I freaking forgot about my vegetables. I bet this ruined my pan. I'll be shocked if it didn't ruin my pan. And the worst part is, not the worst part is it ruined an expensive pan, and it's my fault. Second worst part is I don't have any more vegetables. Oh, I have some frozen ones like this. Damn it, I don't know why I did this. When I started it, I'm so frustrated because before I went, like I was doing some stuff, went to the mailbox, came back. Before I took y'all in my planner room, these vegetables were like good. And I told myself, turn them off. And I was like, no, give them a couple more minutes. Let them get more tender. Set an alarm for 5 minutes and come back out. I didn't set no damn alarm. I've been in that room 20, 30 minutes. And it, you know, I was crafting away, and then I was like, what am I going to do? And then it dawned on me. I was like, oh, crap. I'm so frustrated. So I'm going to see if I can save any, let the pan cool down, and see if I can revive it. We'll see. If not, I ruined it, and that's on me. Good thing is, not good thing, but luckily for me, when they sent me these pans, if you watch my Caraway review, This one was already damaged. It had like a slight chip in it. So I have a replacement. Thank God. But that's on me. That's not on the pan if it can't come clean. So, darn it. That's frustrating. So frustrating. I was going to try to save some, but I'm not going to try to save anything. I think it'll taste entirely too burnt. It may not burn the pan. It looks like the pan's coming pretty clean. Luckily, I do have some frozen vegetables I can use for dinner tonight. But I think those are too charred. I'm going to let them cool and try it, and we'll see. I need to realize the only time I mess up this grossly in the kitchen is when I walk away when I'm cooking. I've done it to tea. I've done it to boiled eggs, things like that. I need to stop. Like, if you're not actively cooking, it does not save me time trying to like prep items like this. Lesson learned for the millionth time. Stop, Brandy. Talking to myself here. So I couldn't stand it. I had to get out of the house. And I think the reason, like I'm usually a homebody. I like being at home. But last week, okay, so not last week, but the week before, I came back from New York and I was at home. I came back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I was at home. I did have an appointment each day and I got out of the house. But other than that, I was like at the house. And then this weekend, we did a lot of chores at home. Besides going to the grocery store, I felt like we were at home most of the weekend. Father's Day, we went and saw my in-law. I don't know. Point being, I just feel like I've been kind of cooped up. So I decided I'm going to run to TJ Maxx. There's not a ton I need. I'm really just perusing. That's really what I'm going to do. I would like to find like a watering can for outside and stuff, but that's it. But I did go and get me a iced, sugar-free, small, it's called funnel cake. It's really good. But I figured it's small. Hopefully it doesn't keep me up too much. Here I am complaining about sleeping. I never get coffee during the day. Ever. Like, I'm talking once or twice a year, so I'm not sure why I did it. I just felt like I was having a great day, and iced coffee adds to my greatness. So that's what I did. Now, let me go check out and see what they got in here. So I am back from, I always want to say Trader Joe's. TJ Maxx. I'll show you what I got. I just got these 2 pair of little cotton shorts. I'm just wanting some lounging shorts. I have active shorts and then I have like pajama shorts. But sometimes neither of those are appropriate. So just got, they're very, very soft. Like those. So those are $20 for 2. Which I would have preferred them to be a few dollars cheaper, but whatever. And then I mainly got like personal care stuff. I did get a new toothbrush holder. I've been wanting a new one. I've had the same one for like 10 years. And recently I've thought about adding black into our master bathroom because we do have black in the bedroom. So I figured this would be perfect just to try that out and see how I like black in that bathroom. Also got me a thing of body scrub. I'm completely out, so this was needed. I like doing body scrub about once a week or so. I'm going to take this removable top off. I know when I'm in the shower, I will not like that. Also going to cut the string off of the little scooper. So this one, what flavor was it? Honey almond. Oh man, I didn't realize. Oh, it has a broken cap. That's annoying. Didn't realize that. Oh well, hopefully it'll be okay. It'll just get like
Probably wet in the shower. Whatever. Don't know if I want to use the scoop. Probably not in the shower, but I'll put it in with my like salt scrubs or something. But I was all out of body scrub, and I like doing a scrub once a week or so. I also got some Kopari bath wash. Me and my husband have been sharing this bath wash from Costco, and I have not liked it. It's okay. It's just not the greatest to me. And so I've always wanted to try this brand. Their ads on Instagram always get me. But so I picked it up. It was $10, which is to me a little expensive for body wash, but oh well. I was feeling splurgy today. It is guava though, and like I love guava stuff, so let me give it a smell. Oh yeah, that smells delicious. That smells really good. So, it just doesn't feel very full. I got some hair care. It's a 10. I really, really like this. This is like just a go-to good one. It's like a leave-in conditioner, heat protectant. It's everything all in one. And I'm almost out of my current leave-in conditioner. Like really, really close. So I went ahead and picked up that. It is expensive, but I find that is worth it. I went ahead and got a facial toner. Again, I'm almost out. Usually I don't buy my dog's smelling my stuff. Their face care products just because I stick to like things I know and I don't typically want off-brand just because I don't know what I'm getting. But I'm looking at this like just like a micellar water wipe. Sometimes I just want an extra, something to run over my face. So I'm not really thinking this is going to be like super high skincare ingredients or anti-aging benefits. Just something to last ditch. Like if I did like a cleanse and my face doesn't feel that clean, if you will, I'll just add this on at the very end. But I did like, let me show you the top. It's a glass bottle, so I like that. But then it has like the pump mechanism where you push down. Can you see that? You push down and with your cotton ball and it'll go directly on your cotton ball. So that's kind of why I picked that one, and it was affordable. And then I'm constantly on the lookout for new mugs and couldn't pass this one up. You know me and my dogs. I love dogs. So went ahead and grabbed this big mug. And my husband loves big mugs, so I'm going to put it in the dishwasher and just see when he sees it. So that's it. So all in all, everything was like $82. Not too bad, but that's what a PTO day now costs me, I guess. No, I'm just teasing. Usually I don't go to Trader Joe's and just buy stuff randomly. It's just, I just don't. But I felt like I pretty much needed all this. Time to start cooking dinner. So my pan is not the best. Where the main chip was is way more chipped. And like it looks like everywhere there was like a little imperfection just got way worse. I'm going to use it tonight, but then I'll probably like put it away after that. My taco bowls are going to be, extra lean ground beef. This is 96.4. So they're going to be ground beef, and I'm going to add a can of black beans to this to bulk it up. That's a great tip for ground meat. If you're trying to make it like go a long way for financial reasons or for calories, adding beans or grains or anything like that to it really helps it like go farther. So I'm going to get my meat seasoned up, and I hardly ever buy like taco seasoning. I just kind of do my own thing. So I'm going to add cumin, smoked paprika, chili powder, salt and pepper, and a bird just hit my window. I wonder if that's on camera. No, it's probably not. Wonder if you can hear that. But anyways, I'm just going to season up this ground beef. Let's throw in a shake of cayenne just for funsies. Okay, I'm going to get this meat cooked up. And then I will heat up some peppers and onions since I screwed that earlier up. I have some in the freezer. I actually forgot I had those, or I'd probably use those anyways. And then I also have this like fire roasted corn. I think it's fire roasted corn. We'll have to look. But those are the other two items I'm gonna use for my bowls. I haven't decided for the base of the bowl if it's going to be real rice. I think it is, because honestly, I think I'm out of cauliflower rice. Need to see about that. So in another pan, I'm just gonna put this roasted corn from Trader Joe's in a little saucepan and get it heating. And it's just plain corn, so I won't have to count any points. I'm gonna do probably like half the bag, and hopefully that'll be enough for 4 servings. If it ends up being only 2 servings, I'll just heat the rest for the next go around, because this meal is gonna make 4 servings. My meat doesn't have that much grease because it is 96.4, but I'm still gonna take a paper towel and kind of rub it along the bottom just to get a little grease out. If I was using a higher percent fat, I would actually drain the meat and or rinse it. But since it's so low, it just doesn't really bother me. Now that my meat is cooked through, I'm just gonna add a can of black beans. Like I said, to bulk it up, you definitely can drain your black beans, but I'm not gonna rinse them, but I am gonna drain it. Typically I don't if I'm making black beans, but since I want it in just the meat mixture to kind of stay together and not soupy, I'm gonna drain most of it, just not rinse them. These have no additives, so there's 0 points as well. And this you're just heating through all together. You're not cooking the beans, obviously. I guess I could show you what I'm doing, even though it's pretty simple. Just gonna heat that through. I am gonna taste it for flavor, just to see if I need to add more seasonings. We want our stuff nice and seasoned here. To the corn, I just did salt and pepper. Didn't add any liquid. When it thaws, that should be enough liquid to give it a base. Try the meat mixture for seasoning. We could do some more seasoning. So I'm gonna go in with the same seasonings I was using earlier and just add a little more, except the cayenne. I'm not gonna add any more cayenne because I feel the heat. My meat is nice and seasoned now, and I'm just gonna take it and put it in this Tupperware container, because like I said, we are eating it for leftovers, so that way whatever we don't eat will already be packaged up and I can reuse this same plan. The peppers and onions. I've rinsed out my pan just to not cross the flavors too much, and I have this bag of peppers and onions from Trader Joe's. Just gonna go ahead and cook up the rest of it. Slice up some avocado. I did not have any microwavable rice pouches, and dinner's almost done, so I'm not making real rice tonight because it's just not an option. Like, I don't have the 20 minutes. Luckily, I had this in my pantry. This is riced hearts of palm. It's pretty good. It just comes like this. I'm gonna pop this in the microwave just for like 5 minutes, and this will be the base for 0 points. So looking really good. So far, the only thing I might have to count points for is for the meat. I'm gonna top it mine with sour cream and avocado. So this will be really, really low points, and we're about ready to eat. So I just divided the hearts of palm rice between 2 bowls. And I added basically the same seasonings as I did to my taco meat, just to give it some Hispanic flavor, if you will, and just kind of mixing that around. Doesn't actually give you very much. So now I'm gonna build my bowls with the meat, peppers, corn, pico, and avocado, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm also gonna go ahead and add some spinach because we don't have very much, and it's just a great way to use it up and incorporate it in, and we won't even notice it. So I just added the spinach. I'm saving a little bit for another salad, but like it's literally a tiny bit. Add a lot of the meat and bean mixture, up to 1/4 of it. Peppers and onions. Next up is the corn. A lot of times I like to keep mine like kind of separate, and I keep it in like rows, or you know, put the corn all on one side. I'm not sure why I'm doing it this way this time. This is not normal for me. We will each get our lime. Healthy scoop of the pico. My brain's gone today, people. Put that right in the center. Then avocado. Gotta salt and pepper your avocado. And the last thing I'm gonna add to my bowl is a little bit of light sour cream, not much, and I'm just gonna add it to one side because I don't like it with like every bite. That seems really, really watery, but that's okay. So let's round down the points on this hefty bowl. It is 3 points for 4 ounces of the lean ground beef, 2 points of avocado, and 1 point of sour cream. So this whole bowl is 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So 6-point bowl. Doing great there. And I am gonna have my little crisp. These are like tortilla chips. I've showed them several times now, but I absolutely love it. Love having these. It is, oh, got a broken one. It's 3 of these for 1 point. One of them's broken, so I'm not gonna show that. So all in all, this is a 7-point bowl, and I'm doing great on points today. So far, I'm only at 17 points. So I'll probably have an after dinner snack, but I don't know. We'll just see how I feel. So time to go eat. Pretty tasty. I prefer this over regular tacos any day. I am ending my day, friends, with this little caramel chocolate WW bar. I've had these forever. I actually really like them. I think I maybe got burnt out, but it looks like this. And that's the inside. I haven't had one of these in months, and they are good. Probably like a year or two ago, at the beginning of my channel, my husband and I did a taste test of all the WW snacks. So I'll link it in the description just in case you're curious. I liked the video. Didn't get that many views, but I thought it was a good idea. But I'm ending the day with 19 points, which is great because then I'll carry over for tomorrow. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this little bit different what I eat in a day since I was on PTO at home. I'm off like 3 more days in the next 2 weeks, so I'll try this again. Okay, bye. Good night.